Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Not even leaving the house. Boost! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album, Dad. AF. Islands in the stream. That is what we are. Oh, you guys, I had to sing a little dedication song to Kenny Rogers today. So if you didn't hear, Kenny Rogers passed away yesterday at the age of 81. And I'm a huge Kenny Rogers fan. Many of you probably don't know this if you don't watch my vlog. But I am a huge country music fan. I listen to all kinds of country music. Old, new, I love all country music. And when I saw that, I just was like, you know, it's such a end of an era. And Dolly Parton put out a really sweet video message. So it's on her Twitter. You guys can go check that out. But rest in peace, Kenny. Rest in peace. And so I wanted to do a little dedication song to him today. Anyway, I grew up on all his music, you know, and as I think many people did. I said something about it on Twitter last night, and a lot of people in the comment sections below, or the thread below, said, you know, like, oh, I went and I saw him twice in concert, or like I grew up on his music and whatever, but very sad. So anyway, all right, let's get into this video. Speaking of my vlog, I just want to say, I don't know what has happened lately, but I have received a lot of new subscribers over my vlog. So my vlog is called Peter Vlogs. Some people say it's like a podcast. I know people hate when I say that, but oh well, get over it. This channel is called Peter Monn, so I say what I want to say on it. But anyway, I've gotten a lot of people that I've started following over there, and the really weird thing is, and I don't know, maybe it's because people are inside and whatever, but the amount of views that I'm getting and the watch time has considerably gone up too. Like the watch time has like doubled. So people are like watching almost my entire vlog, which is at this point about an hour and 45 minutes, much of which is me just sitting in my driveway talking in my car late at night. I call it going to get a fountain pop, and I sit in my car and I crack open a Diet Coke and I pour it into a plastic cup. Not this plastic cup, but maybe one of these days, and I just sit there and talk about everything that's going on and my experiences with it, and just tell random stories of my past and things like that. So come over if you're looking for something to watch and check out Peter Vlogs. You can go back, there's 3 years previous that you can catch up on it as well. But I want to say thank you to everybody that's watching it, and everybody that's spending your time watching all my channels. I really appreciate it. And, you know, I have to say, one of the things that it's such a blessing is that people are so nice in the comment sections, especially on my vlog, but on all of my channels. And, you know, when somebody says, like, I'm having a really hard day today, you know, blah, 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 I always notice that there's, like, 5 people underneath it that are like, oh, cheer up, I hope things get better, you know, sending some positive vibes your way, sending prayers your way, or whatever. And I think that's so nice that you guys look out for each other in the comment section. So thank you for all of that. Okay, today we're going to talk about a little Dramageddon. A Dramageddon 4.0? Not yet. But apparently, I heard, I haven't watched the video yet, but I got to catch up on my Aphrodite today. But apparently, Aphrodite put a video out predicting that there was going to be some major drama coming up with several people. So I'm going to watch that video today. I'm catching up on all my YouTube today. So anyway, ding-a-ling-a-ling, sham-a-lang, dang, ding-dong, ding. House of Drama fan, this is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane, how are you? No, I told you I'd given up on those gimlets, Jane. I'm drinking the hot toddies. Well, I was just sitting here and I was putting together my drama scrapbook. My drama scrapbook, Jane. I keep a scrapbook of all the drama that happened. Well, no, I mean, there's, you know, drama channels, and then there's drama channels for drama channels, and then there's drama channels for drama channels, and then there's dramatical channels. They just do theater. And then there's T channels, and there's meme channels, and there's Instagram drama channels, and there's on and on and on. But I am a drama scrapbooker of the world. Yeah, it's the newest thing. It's the newest thing, Jane. A drama scrapbooker. So anyway, I was looking over my scrapbook from last year, and it has almost been a year since Dramageddon happened last year. Can you even imagine? Well, I thought that on Tuesday at our Google Hangout for the Women's League, we could just kind of discuss all that's happened in the last year. Oh, James Charles and Jeffree Star, they're not good Judies anymore. So sad. And that Tati, I know, it's just so sad, all of it. Gabriel Zamora, who? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, Tati, no. I love that so much when that Peter Monn says, no, Tati, no. Oh, I think that's so funny. Well, all right, Jane, I'll see you. I'll call you later, probably after these hot toddies have hit a little bit more. Well, all right, Jane. No, Don, he's not watching Fences. He's playing that Animal Farm, Animal Planet, Animal Crossing, I think. Animal Crossing. It's a game, I guess, on the Switch, or I don't know, girl, on the Quitch, or so, I don't. Animal Farm. Yeah, it's supposed to be lovely. Well, all right, Jane, I'll talk to you later. Bye. So anyway, y'all listen, okay? I am 47 years old, okay? I'm gonna be 48 here in a little bit, and I still look good. I still look good. Okay. So anyway, I try to keep up with the Instagram, okay? The Facebook's of the devil, but I have been going over there lately and posting some stuff. I posted my Adam and Eve over there. I don't know what my people probably thought about that on my friends and family over there. I said, listen, if you're stuck at home, go use my 50% off code for Adam and Eve. So if you didn't know, I have a 50% off code at Adam and Eve. It is code Peter. You get 50% off your first item. And no, this video is not sponsored. I'm just putting it back out there for y'all. If you're sitting at home, you want to order some things to... If y'all are fighting, okay, you might want to get some love-making things. I'm just saying, okay, if your couple's out there. So anyway, you can use that code over there to get 50% off, free shipping in the United States and Canada. Okay, but anyway, I've been over on the Facebook. I've been trying to keep up with that. The Twitter, I try to keep up with. I try to keep up with all of it, okay? Then I got me a TikTok because everybody was like, you got to get a TikTok, okay? You're old. You got to keep basically, you're an old millennial is what I like to refer to myself as because I'm on the YouTubes. So I got a TikTok. Then there was this Zoom thing that everybody was talking about, and now it's Animal Crossing. Y'all, I cannot keep up with this stuff, okay? I don't like video games. My husband loves them, but I don't like them. I can't sit around. He's upstairs right now doing yoga, okay? So if you hear anything in the background, that's probably him doing yoga. So he's spending his time cleaning and doing yoga. I'm sitting here eating potato chips and watching Zombieland movies. This is what I've been doing, okay? So you can tell who the healthy one is in our coupling. But anyway, today we're going to talk about Dramageddon and how far we have come in the last year. Now, I noticed this Reddit thread over on the beauty... Here, I gotta roll up my sweat shorts. Anyway, I feel like it's summer a little bit. And I was over on the Beauty Guru chatter Reddit, and I noticed that there was this Reddit thread that said, almost a year from Dramageddon, almost a year on from Dramageddon 2, what are your thoughts? And when I started reading through here, I was like, y'all are ruthless over here, my lord. They talk about Shane Dawson. They talk about Jeffree Stars of the world. They talk about Tati Westbrook, Hot Toddy. They talk about James Charles. They talk about everybody over there. I was like, well, this is an interesting thread because people were like kind of real over it, okay? And I mean, I know it's a year, but it really did impact, impact, a little alliteration, the beauty influencer world. That whole thing, it like had such a huge impact on the beauty influencer world. And so I thought it would be interesting to kind of revisit it today and see what they had to say, okay? By the way, I know I don't talk about my BookTube channel very often over here, but starting today, I am going to be reading a couple chapters every day from my book, The Before, Now, and After Then. So if you want to go over to my BookTube channel, if you're bored and you want to read a book and you want to hear my book, you can go over there. And starting today and every day going forward, I'm going to be reading a couple chapters of that until the book is in completion. Isn't that going to be real fun? Okay. So, and of course my review channel, I'm still posting reviews every day. Yesterday I did pancakes in a cup. I did a cooking video on my review channel. All right, so here it is. You guys, now get ready. These are not my thoughts, I just want to say. These are not my opinions. These are not my conspiracy speculations of the world, okay? These are some ruthless good Judies over on the Beauty Guru Reddit. You guys, so let's get right into this. This is too much. Okay, almost a year on from Dramageddon 2, what are your thoughts? This person posted, this is the main thing. Personally, I was a huge fan of Tati. I bandwagoned onto the James hate train really quick. After his video explaining his side was posted, I still refused to like him and was still watching Tati. I also refused to think about any of it. However, almost a year on, it's been on my mind again and I have some thoughts. Tati is, disgusting for putting a 19-year-old on blast, especially because she said she viewed him as a son. James Charles was a stupid, and they say something I'm not going to say, youngster. After most of the posts people put up were taken down and or apologized for, the people who wrongly accused him of, okay, going on. We're not going to talk about all that. There are definitely things he has done wrong and deserves criticism for, but this ain't it, sis. Jeffree Star can F himself. You guys, this is ruthless. Hold on. He literally bullied a 17-year-old and falsely accused him of things. That is a serious, okay, that's serious. And I am like highly editing this, okay? Y'all can go over there and read it for yourself. But also, okay, side note, F Shane Dawson for giving that man a platform again, for giving Tana and Jake Paul a platform, and then it goes on and on and on. Okay, so I thought, since it came out of the gate so ruthless, this would be interesting to hear what people had to say. Somebody said, I remember watching My Sister on my lunch break. My coworker and I spent the majority of the day reading drama about it. Slow retail has its perks sometimes. I was loving the drama. Looking back now, I feel gross for enjoying it so much. He was a kid that was having his career ruined. I don't enjoy James and I don't watch his content, but he didn't deserve the mob going after him. The whole situation really made me rethink which gurus to watch, as it really made me see the ugly underbelly of the community. And then somebody else said, yeah, it made me rethink how I approach drama in the community. I feel really bad for participating in all the speculating and laughing at the memes. Somebody else said, I completely agree. It was so disgusting of me to be hating and wishing bad things on a stupid 19-year-old over vitamins. I don't watch him either, but I don't think he's done anything to deserve getting his success taken away from him, unlike others. Somebody said, yes, back then I swore it made sense, but now that the wave is over, I realize it didn't make any sense, and intentions and motives eventually start coming out. You know, it's always interesting to me, in retrospect, when you look back on things that have had a high, huge impact on somebody's life or career, that it's like at the time, it's like everybody wants to believe this thing, and then when the truth comes out later, we're seeing that today. We're seeing that today, aren't we? With the Kanye West. Did y'all hear about this? Okay. This started happening last night. I have to tell you what's interesting about it is, last night I was up super late, because I truly was. I was watching Zombieland Double Tap. I watched Zombieland the night before, and I finished it last night, and then I started watching Zombieland Double Tap. I haven't finished it yet. I love good zombie movies. So if you have a recommendation for a zombie movie, put it in the comment section below. But anyway, and I started noticing that on Twitter, Kim Kardashian is canceled started trending, right? And it was about this whole Taylor Swift thing and the song and who was telling the truth. Well, somebody leaked this video of Kanye talking to Taylor Swift on the phone. Did you guys see this? And he lied to her. He completely lied to her, right? Well, Taylor Swift took a major hit for all of this. Now it comes out, okay, way down the road. After it's already affected her, she cannot gain back what happened to her. And I relate to this very closely, okay? Like, I feel that. I feel you, girl. Okay, Taylor, I feel you. Now it comes out down the road that that wasn't the truth whatsoever, right? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because she's already been affected by this. And all of the people that were involved in Dramageddon, you know, 1 or 2, have already been affected by it. So it's like, okay, fine, when we go back and we look at that, but what can we do to redeem it? And I think that's a really important question, right? Like, do we go back and we resubscribe to those people? Do we leave a comment and say, hey, I need to apologize because I didn't believe in you, blah, 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 whatever. What do we do in those situations? You know, I think it's interesting. Somebody said, Tati made friends with a teenager and expected him not to act like a teenager and then threw a tantrum on the internet over vitamins and tried to take credit for his come up, blah, blah, blah. Somebody said, I was a huge Tati fan, but she showed her true If you guys want to read the real thread, go read it, because I'm editing a lot out here, okay? There are some things I will not talk about on my channel. I was a huge Tati fan, but she showed her true colors there. Couldn't care less about any of them right now. The only guru I really watch now is Raw Beauty Christie, because she seems to be one of the few with a shred of honesty. Yeah, all this happened when I was first getting into the booty community. The booty community! I came up with stealing my stuff. I don't really care, take it. And all I could think about was why this woman in her mid-30s was hanging with him. Somebody said, also Shane Dawson, I could write an essay on how annoying and problematic that man is. He promises to release all the truth with blah, blah, blah of what happened in Dramageddon 2.0, then gives us hours of what essentially was a large ad for his discolored palette. Embarrassing. Somebody said, embarrassed to admit I Googled who this person was. LMAO, I'm just over dramatic as hell. Sorry, somebody said. And then somebody said, sure, I don't think he's as unproblematic as a lot of his stans seem to think he is, but that's just stan culture already. Okay, and then it goes on and on and on. Talks about all that in there. Somebody said, absurd. Some of the behavior in the on this sub is appalling. And somebody said, the other day I was searching for something on here and some of those mega threads appeared in those results. The fact that it got to 20 plus mega threads of nothing productive or insightful, mostly just comment, okay, hating on James was just weird and gross. And then it goes on and it talks about the thread. And I would say most of the people in here totally agree that it was uncalled for. Somebody said, I do love a good drama, but not one that brings untrue or unconfirmed accusations out. And it goes on. A lot of people are talking about the accusations that were brought towards James, and that the accusations came out, and then nothing really happened with it, and that, like, what a huge situation that is, you know, which it is. Somebody said, so I'm kind of glad it happened for 2 reasons. So I haven't read any of these comments, so this will be interesting to see what it has to say. Number 1, my dad had just, basically, I think, passed away. And I had videos like By Sister to distract me, okay, during the funeral process. I would have legitimately lost my mind. And number 2, Tati finally showed the world that she's a huge brat. The visage of maturity and level-headedness she had maintained for her entire YouTube career shattered in a single day, all because her teenage BFF didn't want to show her vitamins. Also, the low-key outed herself as a love the sinner, hate the sin. Oh, okay, this is interesting. It goes on. And somebody says, besides that, I think it's... people's language in this are just... it's unbelievable today. Jeffree Star gets to walk around unscathed after the whole incident, even though he falsely accused James. Those clips in the Shane docu-series where he's all teary-eyed crying, I overreacted, I misstepped, and Shane's giving him little verbal slaps on the wrist make me want to tear my hair out. Are we supposed to feel bad? Are we supposed to accept that as an apology? They should have put Dramageddon to bed if they were going to address it so half-assed. And then somebody said regarding the Shane situation, I've noticed Jenna and Julian stopped doing the Shane hello intro and hasn't mentioned him in a while. I wonder if it's because... I didn't notice that. And then somebody said Jenna and Julian received PR from Jeffree Star when this palette was released and thanked him and praised Shane on an Instagram story. So that's not true. Okay. Somebody said, I love drama still. I want to be like, I'm too mature for silly YouTube drama, YouTube nonsense, but I'm not. I still love drama and messiness. I had a good time nibbling my snacks and watching all of it unfold. I remember at the time, a lot of people, including me, were saying how Tati would never do something so petty for no reason, and looking back on it, what? No! Tati, no. LMAO, I think the fact that she's older as far as YouTube goes, no one at me about how 40 isn't old, I'm aware, and wealthy and presents herself as kind of sophisticated made people get this idea that she's not petty and bratty when she really is. Like, she did a video once testing some new products and flipped out when it didn't look flawless and said, I have things to do, and basically had a hissy fit, but then the thing, I don't know about that, so I'm not going to go on there. And then they go on and talk about Halo Beauty. Okay, a year on, I basically just moved away from watching the big gurus with a few exceptions. I prefer, for the most part, the people that sit in the mid-range around 100 to 250,000 followers. They still give me the reviews and tutorials I want, but don't get involved in the drama. I no longer watch Tati. What it always comes down to is she told a bunch of lies, and those lies led to someone being bullied. She has never acknowledged or apologized for her actions. Okay. I could never trust any of her reviews again after she proved quite clearly she's not above. Well, I don't think any of them really came out and apologized to each other, told the truth. I don't think we've ever found out the truth of what really happened behind the scenes, and I think that's the deal right there, you know? Somebody said, I was watching By Sister even though I wasn't a Tati fan. I had a friend over who really isn't into YouTube and was doing something else when she suddenly turned around with disdain all over her face and went, how vain and obnoxious is she? That is when I knew it's only about time that same people realize how manipulative Tati is and cancel her. You know, it was really interesting too at the time, like talking to my best friend about this, because you know, she didn't really have she had no idea who these people were. She had no stake in the game. She didn't really know any of them. She hadn't talked to them. She hadn't received PR from any of them. You know, it was interesting seeing her say all this kind of stuff. And I have to say, from like an outsider's point of view, okay, and my friend is older. She's in her 50s. And, you know, she said to me things like, she would say, like, I think, like, I don't understand, like, James he's a young kid. We all make mistakes when we're a young kid. And she kept on saying that. And, you know, like, it was interesting at the time that this was going on that we see that Jeffree and Tati are older, right? And, like, people are, like, forgiving them, and James is being held accountable. And I've never said on my channel that I think that James deserves a free pass for anything, okay? You know, when we have people James' age serving our country, I think James needs to take a little bit more responsibility for his actions sometimes. All three of them have been pretty much out of drama for a while now, right? But in retrospect, looking back on all of that, you know, what was really interesting to me was that it seemed like overall, James at the end was the one that seemed to have the upper hand. That's what really it seemed like to me. And I don't know that we'll ever know, but I do believe, and I have felt this for quite some time, that hints of this are going to come back out again. I really, really, really believe that hints of this are going to come back out again. Okay, let's see. My thought, drama channels low-key be praying and wishing to the drama gods for Dramageddon 3 or any kind of drama, because girl, it's dry as F in the beauty world now. They cannot get those sweet YouTube coins. You are so right. You are so, listen, okay, I'm praying to the gods. Drama conch, please, drama conch, please. I'm begging on my bloody knees. Would you bring me some drama, girl, please? Just anything. Can you just even, like, maybe an insensitive tweet or something? It doesn't even have to be real deep. Okay, let's go on. Honestly, I feel, oh God, that goes in, brings the whole Dolan twins in. Okay, the majority of the people on here seem to, I'm like sitting on my chapstick. Don't want to sit on the chapstick. But anyway, the majority of people seem to, like, favor James a year later and be done with Tati, and Jeffree Star they don't really say anything about. So that seems to be the majority of what is seen on the thread. I don't know. Put it in the comment section below. I'd be really interested to hear what you guys have to say a year later, you know? And I think it's interesting to, like, go back and visit these people a year later and see, like, what are they doing today? Remember, like, when Manny and Laura and all them came out with their apology videos? And then, you know, they said, you know, please come back a year later or whatever and see if I've changed and all that kind of stuff. And I think, you know, it's been a year. And I think we need to go to these people and see, like, what are their friendships like? You know, like, are they still maintaining friendships? Have they lost friendships since this? Have they done other people wrong? Like, have they shown that they've changed, or have they shown that they've stayed the same? I'm trying to sit here and think about it, you know, like, I don't know that I've seen any massive changes in any three of them in the last year. That's just my opinion, okay? Like, I haven't seen any truly, truly huge cathartic changes, really, in anybody. In all honesty, in anybody that was involved in this. The only cathartic huge change I've seen is in Raw Beauty Christy. She keeps on gaining on them. Christy, listen, when you hit 1 million, girl, or is she not at 1 million already, though? She's real close, isn't she? If I go on here and she hit 1 million and I didn't know that when I predicted that from the beginning, I'm going to be, like, so pissed. I didn't know that she had hit 1 million. No, she's at 953. Could you all go and subscribe to Raw Beauty Christy? Listen, Christy, when you hit 1 million subscribers, don't you get up in the drama. Don't, girl. Don't, okay? Or Jane and Vivian will be calling you with quickness. Anyway, I love you guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below about all of this, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.